I don't even know if I can. Can you drink a Red Bull without like? Does that? I don't know what you're allowed to do on YouTube. You're allowed to do anything you want, right?
Yeah, you can do anything you want. You can blur out the Red Bull thing if you want to. You don't feel like you get in trouble.
They
for
don't
it.
sponsor me. They ain't paying. They ain't writing my paychecks.
Hey, they can't get the clout.
Hey, look. Hey, Lolo, pull it up. I see you. Today, we are going to be doing the Travis Scott garage tour. We got 20 cars in here. It is listed how much it is in the description of the video. At this point, I don't know. I haven't done the math yet, but it's pretty simple. We're going to tour the Travis Scott garage. We're already here, so we're going to walk in there, and we're literally just going to get it started because that's what you guys are here for. And I know when I get on YouTube and people are talking way too much, I just really don't vibe with it. So you got to see a couple cars right there off rip already, but this is where we're going to start. We are going to start with the Lambo truck, which you saw in a picture that I'm probably going to throw up on the screen right here with Travis next to on Halloween before he deleted his entire Instagram. So maybe this video will bring him back, you know what I mean? Let's get some love in the comments and stuff like that and just, you know, show some love because the poor dude got bullied right off the gram, right off the social media. Just very sad. This is the Pegassi Toros in the game. In the description, I'll probably have the descriptions of the game cars as well as what their real life equivalent is, but I'm not going to say everyone for the game or for the video. So right here, we have got the Lambo truck. Pretty simple. Right here, we have got the Pegassi Zentorno, which obviously is Travis's Lambo. Now, technically, the game's equivalent of Travis's Lambo, which I believe is an Aventador SV, would be the Pegassi Reaper. However, we do have one of those upstairs that you guys will see, but I just think this is a gooder one. I like this one better. It's more customizable, mainly. Clearly, the back is not the back end of the Lamborghini that Travis Scott drives. Clearly, but this is my favorite Lambo in the game, and actually it wasn't for a while because of the back. I think it's just hideous, but when you're driving it, and I drive first person a lot, so you don't really see it that much. It's not that bad. But we got Travis's Lambo here, and all of these cars as well are fully customized all the way through as much as possible. Some of them got the pink neons, which you will see. This one just has the white, keep it simple. It's got the turbos, it's got all of the things. And mainly, another reason as to why I got this one, which I believe the Reaper has them too, but this one actually has the Lambo doors. So that's why we got that. Quit looking across the garage at the other cars. We are not there yet. Travis's Lambo. Now we are moving over. Now here again, yes, this is not the game's equivalent to a G-Wagon or a G-Wagon Maybach. They don't even have an equivalent to the G-Wagon Maybach. So this is the best option that you can get with no back, and the G-Wagon Maybach or whatever it is that Travis drives is a four-door. It does got, you know, the back open like this. So this is what we went with. This is our best version for that. So, and it's lifted. You can't lift the game's equivalent to the G-Wagon, which is a very big reason as to why we don't use it later on in the video as well. You will see. But right here we got Travis's G-Wagon Maybach. I mean, it's simple. You know what I mean? In the game, this is a Canis Mesa, whatever it is, not sure. That's the name of it. And how you get this one actually is you got to have a mercenaries called on you, and then you got to smoke them, and then you got to get in the whip and you got to drive to your garage before they smoke you, so your homie can get his money back for calling them on you, and you can get to keep the whip. So that's a good one. There in here we have got the Tempesta, which is the Huracan. I'm not sure which one specifically, but I also don't own a Lambo, and it might be a while until I do, so I don't know how to say the name. It's not that big of a deal, but this is Travis's purple Lambo that he had or has, I'm not sure. Now, yes, he does have it wrapped in a purple Babe camo. I don't have any camo on it at all. I did give it the purple paint though, and I actually gave it, pony pink, whatever the lighter pink shade is in the game. I gave it that as the pearlescent to get a little bit of pink in there because Travis, the brown, the pink, you know, but also just because in the camo and the purple camo on his, it's got that lighter shade of purple as well as the pink. So this is the closest thing I can get to it, but there we go. And actually, most of these cars, or if not all of these cars, have the rims that all of Travis's cars actually have in real life. The game actually had them. I don't have any mods or anything like that. I wish I did, because I would have a lot more, but I'm just on Xbox. I don't know how to do all that. But here you go, Travis's Lambo. Very simple. Moving over here, we have got Travis's Bugatti Chiron. I don't know her, but this is what that is. It's got the blue interior. I believe there's a photo that I probably have up on the screen right now of him with somebody. I forget who it is every time.
Okay. Look, you cannot say pop and forget the smoke.
I just went with that theme all the way through. Gave it the blue. You can see the neons there. Okay, a little shine, but gave it the blue interior. Just went with that whole theme, and yeah, that's it. This is also a Benny's classic. There's 2 cars, I believe, at least downstairs that we're at right now that are Benny's cars. This is one of them. Did we already pass another one? Which one was a Benny's car? No, none of those other ones were Benny's. Oh, we're gonna go see a Benny's one here in a minute. Boom, Travis's Bugatti. And here, the Ferrari Laferrari. Okay, this thing is sweet in real life. In the game, I'm really not a fan of this car, the Type R. You get it for free, or at least I have it for free, because I bought something that I probably shouldn't have bought and paid way too much for. But this is the Ferrari that he was in the photo for McDonald's, okay, which is dope. So a little tribute, you know, to McDonald's into that photo. We've got the yellow neons on here. You can kind of see them. There you go. We got the yellow neons on here as a tribute to McDonald's, because McDonald's is the #1 best restaurant in the world. They deserve 25 Michelin stars a day. It's amazing. So shout out to that. We got the Ferrari LaFerrari. Moving on, Travis actually don't got that much money, okay, and he don't got that many cars either, at least not that we know about. So I threw some music video cars in here as well. We're gonna see a few different music video cars throughout this video. I don't think y'all are gonna be mad about it, because right here we have got the BMW M3 E3 in real life. I don't know, but in the game it's the Ubermacht Sentinel Classic. Ubermacht, maybe with a silent T there. I'm not sure, but this is the Jackboys BMW from the Jack. I mean, you've seen it. It's on the cover. It's all that. It's the iconic whip. This is it. So we got that in game as well. As I said, the Ubermacht Sentinel Classic. Very sweet. I actually like this one a lot. And this one as well has some pink neons on it, just as a tribute to, you know, Travis and the pink and the brown, like I said. And this car actually sounds pretty sweet. Inside's cool. This isn't like a Benny's, so you don't customize it too much, but I think you do get to choose the color of the interior, which is cool. But in this livery, not sure which one it is. Comment down below and let me know. But comes also in the game, so it's pretty sweet, pretty simple to make, and it's really, I don't believe it's that expensive of a car. Yeah, I don't believe it is. Moving on, another both of these right here, Jackboys cars, both of them. So this one right here, Toyota Supra Classic. In the game, it is the Dinka Jester Classic, and we got it with the Fukaru livery, whatever it is, the Fukaru on the front. You see there, we got the grocery list on the side, as they call it. But this is the Supra from the Jackboys cover as well. These 3 cars right here were the main ones in the cover. I believe there's another green one that I believe is either, I'm not even gonna say what I think it is, but it's another car, but we didn't make that one. But we made these 3. So right here you got the Supra. And most of these, I don't know about the BMW, but these 2 over here for sure are just other dudes' whips that, like, he saw them on the gram and he liked them and he was like, yo, pull up. And they were like, all right. And they pulled up and they were in the video and they were on the cover, and that's dope. So you got the Supra here. This in the game is the Bravado Banshee 900R. It is a Benny's classic, and it is a Dodge Viper. This is not the car that was... This is the car. This is the game's equivalent / closest thing we have to an RX-7. So I tried to, you know, give it that smooth hood, you know, make it not so muscly and whatnot. But this is the yellow RX-7 from the Jackboys cover as well in the video, all of that. And this one is sweet. It's a Benny's classic, so you can customize the crap out of it. It's very sweet. I don't actually really drive this one much. It's just not one of my favorite cars to drive. I got white neons on it, you know, didn't really know what to do. Didn't think the yellow would, I thought it would be too much, you know what I mean? Got the roof scoop, which I think actually is mandatory. I would have chose not to have that, but here we go, the Mazda RX-7 from the Jackboys thing. So we're gonna head upstairs. That is the downstairs, the first 10 cars, or maybe it was only 9 cars for Travis Scott. Now we're heading upstairs, and you guys are going to see as soon as this door opens that these cars clearly are not Travis's personal cars. Why would I put them in this video? Like I said, Travis doesn't really have that much. He doesn't really have that much money. He can't afford that much stuff. So up here we got some of Kylie's whips too. And again, we'll start here. Although it is bothering me, I gotta be in chronological. We'll start here. So we got right here, this is the Pegassi Reaper, which Travis and Kylie, I believe, both have the Aventador SV. Both of them have one, but I didn't want 2 of the same, and I wanted more customization on the Travis one, so I went with the one that we used that was downstairs that I forget the name of, the Zentorno. But here we've got the Reaper, and this is Kylie's, literally the same exact rims, and these rims are the ones that come stock with it, but literally the same exact ones that she has on hers. Orange, and yeah, I mean, you can throw a spoiler on this thing, you can lower it, and I think that's it. There's really not much. Like, you can't change bumpers, and you can't do much to this car at all. But I do like the way it drives. It is cool. But there you go. You got Kylie's Lambo right there. And to match, again, not the G-Wagon equivalent in the game, but I had it in here. I had the Dubsta in here. It looked like poo-poo. It was not good. You couldn't lift it. It was super low. It didn't have like the light bars up top. Well, actually, I think it did, but it just didn't look as good. So we went with this. Now this technically is just like a Jeep Wrangler or something, but I mean, it had to be lifted mainly, and it had to have those big old tires. So we went again with another version of the Mesa that comes when the mercenaries get called on you. One comes with that back chop and one comes like this. So we just got another version of that to be Kylie's G-Wagon. If we're using it for Travis's G-Wagon, we'll use it for Kylie's too, and it just looks better. If you're trying to make Kylie's, hers is lifted like crazy, and we just had to get this one. So we got Kylie's whips there. Now here, probably my favorite car, honestly, in the garage, mainly due to the way that it just looks in those red rims. Just, very nice. Very nice. And this is actually customized. All of these are, they're taking my money. Anyways, all of these cars are customized the way that they actually have them, or as close as possible to. So this is Kylie's Ferrari Spider 488, I believe it is, 488, I believe it is. It could be 458, but it's her Ferrari Spider that she has, and it is this silver. I believe hers was a matte, now that I think about it. But either way, there's a photo up of it here again. But this one's probably my favorite one in the garage, just because it just looks so clean. The lines on it are nice. Those gray rims are sweet. And it's got these cool little doors, which I'm in the wrong view, so you didn't get to see. But you will see when I get out of the car as soon as it lets me change. Here we go. Oh, and back here, there's a little spoiler back there that when you go fast, it pops up. You know, helps you go a little bit faster, more aerodynamic. But these doors are cool too. Oh, typically they don't close, so that's cool. It closed. But there you go, Kylie's Ferrari Spider. Over here, this whole row is actually a Kylie row. So it's not, I lied. It ain't just a Travis Scott garage. It's a Kylie garage too. And right here is the vintage Rolls Royce that Travis got for Kylie. I believe it was on her birthday. It could have been a Valentine's Day thing, but I believe it was her birthday. This is the only car in the garage that doesn't have the turbo. It doesn't have all the crazy modding other than aesthetics, just because I ain't gonna drive this thing, and I don't think it matters what you put in this thing. That's a big old bitch. That's a boat right there. I don't think she's going nowhere, but maybe she does. Maybe she can move. Who am I to judge or underestimate her? But here we go. The vintage Rolls Royce that Travis bought for Kylie for her birthday. And over here, another horrible like comparison and match to the real life car. This is supposed to be a 2000s Mustang. This is the game's equivalent pretty much to a BMW. Now, hear me out here. Kylie used this pink, or Adidas used this pink 2000s Mustang in a photo shoot. Their photos are here. With Kylie and all that. And if you look at it from right here, along with the photo I'm putting on the screen, hold on, maybe this side got more light. From right here, from the handle back, looks like the same car. And it's got the same exact rims, so this is actually a car that spawns in-game basically as is, except it comes with a different paint job, but it comes with the exhaust, with the diffuser, with the... It comes completely customed out already. It's one of like the spawn cars in the game that you can get. I usually go and spawn them and just sell them. So I got this when I was gonna sell it, and I was like, this has the exact same rims from that one car, and here we are. We've got a BMW posing as a 2000s Mustang that Kylie used in an Adidas ad because I literally needed to fill the garage. So this is that. Now we're gonna head back to this side. We'll start here. Here we have a Travis music video car again. This is, I believe it was an Impala from the Goosebumps music video. The white walls, all black, very simple. Over here, I put Los Santos, you know. I personally would have put East Side. I'm from the East Coast, but they're clearly on the West Coast, and I wasn't gonna put West Side, so I went neutral. I put Los Santos, and it is what it is. But this, and this is like a lowrider, all customizable from Benny's as well, actually. We have 3 Benny's cars in here, so this thing does hop. It does the hoppity hops and the jumpity jumps, okay? It goes off. So this is that car from that video, and yes, it has the hydraulics too, so that is sweet. It is the Albany Buccaneer Custom. So there we go. And now here, probably I know I said Kylie's was probably that Ferrari was probably my favorite one in the garage, but this is another sweet one. This has been like my all-time favorite car ever since I saw Paul Walker driving one in Fast and the Furious. It's a Nissan Skyline R34. Amazing, beautiful. This was actually in the new music video, the franchise music video, and you can see it. The first photo I saw of it, which I'll put up here, basically all I could see was that the rims were definitely chrome. It was definitely a pink color, and it had that spoiler and that thing that I don't know exactly what it's called. Another spoiler, perhaps? Ducktail, maybe? Up on the window. That's all I knew. So I did that. I had different rims on here. Then, new photo insert on screen. I found the real car. It's like some drifter's car, and you can see this in the video too. It's got this like crazy sparkly paint on it. Couldn't do that. Probably could mod it, but like I said, I can't do all that. It's a bummer. But I found the real car, so I made it. I made it. Here it is. This is it with the closest rims to possible that the real one has. And I think the color is pretty spot on, aside from it doesn't have all that pink, you know, flake and glisten and sparkle. But this is sweet. It's the fishbowl windows, you know, you can see everything going on inside. And I actually made that interior there. You can see the roll cage right there. It's got that light pink. Okay, and we got the light pink on the seats. Another tribute to Travis. And I believe the neons on here are actually a hot pink. You know, had to switch it up a little bit. Didn't go that past. Oh, I lied. They that pony pink. They that pastel. I thought I switched it up. I didn't. Moving on, we have, again, another car that just is not the right car, but it's the closest thing I could get. This is the Futo, the Karen Futo in the game. Travis did a pop-up. It's supposed to be a Toyota MR2. Travis had a pop-up somewhere doing something, and he had one of these in the pop-up shop, and it had a bunch of bird doo-doo on it. And from what I read is that it was like a car that was in his hood, and I don't know if it was just left out on the street and he just picked it up and bought it one day, or if it was his. I don't know. But either way, this is the closest thing I could get to it, but I thought it was cool. It was kind of a tribute, kind of to like a little, oh, this is cool, just to talk about in the video, as well as it's cool because he has kept this thing in real life. He kept it fully stock and everything. And, you know, for me, if I were that, which I can't fathom of being somebody that rich and famous, but I think it's something that kind of keeps him humble, or a tribute, you know, to where he came from. So I thought that was cool. So we put it in here. Black. I painted the rims white. They're like this weird silver. I don't even think I think they're like plastic or something. You can see it in the photo. But it's the closest thing we could get to it. Closest thing we could get to a Toyota MR2 without mods and just using all the cars in the game. Again, it's a Karen Futo. I do have this, although Travis didn't customize his, and I tried to keep the paint job the same and the rims simple. It got the turbos and it got all the other things. It's lowered and all of that. But I thought that was a cool one. And then finally, last but definitely least, the Range Rover. I believe his has peanut butter insides, you know, peanut butter inside, you know, but I didn't go with that just because I can't afford peanut butter insides. That's just way too high class for me, way too much. So I put the pink in there, another tribute to Travis. Let's see, did we put what neons did we put on this thing? Pink. Ooh, this one got a hot pink. Why'd I go hot pink here but not hot pink on the other one? Because the inside of this is like that pony pink, and then the neons don't match. I messed it up. This video is a fail. That is it. That is the Travis Scott 20 car, however much money it is that I put in the name of the video, garage. And it's pretty sweet. Let me know which one is your favorite. Let me know what other garages you guys want me to do. I have other garages that are, you know, all worked on, that I'm working on. None of them specific to a person or movie or artist or anything like that yet. I could definitely make some. So if you guys like this, let me know. Do all the things that YouTubers ask you to do, you know, like, comment, subscribe, do all of that stuff, and tune back in for the next one. I really appreciate you guys showing up. That is it. Adios.